What up, world? It's your boy DJ Chief Trey. Man, I'm just coming up on here, man. Been in hermit mode for a while, but it's time I popped out. Been in hermit mode in the real world and on the internet, so I'm feeling some type of way. I feel like it's time for me to break out my cage, man. But I just want to come on here and maybe encourage somebody, however that be. If you're a spiritualist, congratulations to you. Hopefully that you're doing all that you can to manifest and have your way in this life. Hopefully you're doing your shadow work, and hopefully you're seeing yourself in, accomplishing all that you want to accomplish. But this video is basically just for, it's like an introduction to just my new start on my new path, man. I got a few things and updates that I want to share with y'all, and things that I'm working on and that I would like to bring it to fruition. I would love for some of y'all to be a part of it. I want to attract genuine people, loving people, caring people, and people who are selfless in mission for divine soul purpose and divine energy. Shout outs to Divine Energy. That's my company. That's my baby's company, my fiance's company. Spiritual based business that provides healing jewelry, tarot card readings, astrological readings, and everything you can almost think of spiritually. But again, this, I just came on here just to talk to y'all a little bit. I don't really have much to say. Hopefully I can come up with some things to talk about and we can chop it up, from me to you. But I just got some few updates. We come up with some new things called Fear Camp. Fear Camp is going to be a camp basically where a conglomerate of us, mostly spiritual people, come together with a mission as one. We come together, bring our expertise in spirituality and bring it up under one umbrella. Now, me, I would be your chief, but we will all be chiefs. You would be the chief over your own sector, but I will be the chief over Fear Camp altogether. Me and my wife and fiance, my fiance, future wife, but wife in spirit. But we gonna be the ones over everything, and y'all just bring what y'all have to the table, and everything come together like that, But Fear Camp, fear stands for financial, energetic, alignment, reciprocation camp. You know what I'm saying? So what we'll basically focus on is finances, energy, alignment, and reciprocation. These are some of the most important energies that we can focus on in this world today. As much as we would love to get rid of the concept of money and just do everything for free for each other and all that type of stuff that we can come up with, somebody's going to get tired, and we'll need to have somebody that got the extra energy to do what we will need to be done with the extra incentive. And that's how we come up with money. So regardless, if we get rid of this system, we're still going to have to pay our people an incentive for something, So whether that's spiritual tools, whether that's prayer, whether that's helping with manifestations coming into fruition, however that may be, we still have to have a system that classifies us as getting ahead, or classifies us as being rewarded for the things that we doing. But that's neither here nor there, man. That's just some things that my mind is on, some ways that I think for the new world that is to come. You know what I mean? So I really don't deal with a lot of things of this world that we live in. I'm kind of transmuting my entire energy for the new world. It's kind of hard to put my finger on, a lot of these things. A lot of these things. When it comes down to spirituality, when it comes down to information and jargon, when it comes to knowing the knowledge, having the knowledge. I have the knowledge. I know the knowledge. I could teach you these things, but it's like it's becoming a situation where it's all trending. It's all trendy information, and even the weakest of them all is using this information to become selfish, to have selfish gain, just to manifest stuff from selfish gain, which is cool. We all want our own lives to be the way that we want them to be, but at the same time, we have to come together. We have to come together and make things happen together. Otherwise, the world gonna turn into the same world that we living in today, which is like fucked up idolatry and shit, like political system, people feeling like, the shadow government is taking over and taking advantage of everybody like sheeps and everything. So we have to come with a new mind frame with these things, man. You know, but I be having a lot going on in my mind. Just need a whole. We need everybody to come together though for this to for this to take place and for this to actually matter. You know, I can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. Nobody else can do it alone. So the thing about it is we have to come together and we have to, you know, be like the United Nations, come together, sit down at one table, and do the same thing that they're doing, but with a genuine heart. You know, it's kind of hard to determine though, you know, because you know, having a genuine heart in these days, you get taken advantage of. You need the spirituality to set in people's hearts the right way so that we can actually move on with the mission. What is the mission? The mission is to live on this earth in abundance, in prosperity, in joy, in harmony. You know, a lot of the things that we need and ask for, we already have access to. They're just being held from us. You know what I mean? And like for a long time, I felt like this was fucked up. Like, damn, man, why the fuck would they keep this stuff from us? And they, you know, it's all accessible, you know? And it goes back to people like, it goes back to people of the world, rulers of the world, you know, people not being raised right. These motherfuckers weren't raised right. They was raised to be selfish pricks, you know, selfish pricks to take over the world. Now put that power in the hands of a person with a better heart. Hopefully they don't get it taken away from them, just like, you know, from having too good of a heart. But I say all that to say, man, it takes teamwork to make this shit happen. And spirituality, you know, a lot of people believe in this oneness, you know. So if you believe that, if you believe in the oneness, then you believe in people being a mirror reflection of you, people being a version of you. That's a concept. And other people believe in the separation that we're all one individual spirit. Whichever direction you choose, in reality, what I've come to learn is we're gonna have to do this shit together. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to do this shit together. If the box too heavy, you need somebody to help you pick that motherfucker up, you know, or go get you a dolly. And that's gonna get old after a while because you need help to finish the task. So it's just a situation at this point where, in my mind, you know, for the spirituality to actually penetrate into our hearts, minds, and souls, and actually, you know, be right in the mission, be right in the plan, you know, it's gonna take us to understand that some of the concepts that we attach to, that we cling on to, will not be the concepts that help us move forward. You know, some of these concepts put us right back in a stagnant energy. We continue asking for things. We continue to, you know, manifest certain things that truly don't matter towards, you know, at the end of the day, you can manifest a nice car, you can manifest a nice house, but somebody else might want to take that from you. If they don't have the same thing, somebody else might want to, you know, you know, manifest better than you, whatever. You know, I'm veering off the path, but if you understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is it takes one another. You know what I'm saying? And that, again, reverting back to Fear Camp, that's what Fear Camp is for. You know, we're going to have a few different sectors of Fear Camp. You know, whether you do yoga, whether you are into crystals and gems, whether you are into astrology, whether you into the financial part of it, you know, you are needed and your expertise is needed. But you have to come in spirit, and you have to know how to do these things before, you know, teaching people, before providing this energy to people. Because this spirituality energy, the energy of spirit, teaching a person the spiritual energy of this esoteric knowledge, have people run off the deep end, jump off the cliff, and never come back, or, you know, gain a mind of selfish gain. Have you ever met somebody that you taught them spiritual, esoteric knowledge, and they begin to use it for, you know, others in their own demise, you know? And that's backwards, you know? I mean, it is what it is. At the same time, I hate to talk like that because we all have our own, you know, perception of life and what we're here to do. You know, some people, you know, end their lives sooner than what, you know, supposed to be. But, you know, we all have choices. My choice here is to bring everybody together under one umbrella to make this thing a whole lot simpler. You know, I see myself as an oversoul energy off the rip, so I don't need any validation from anybody outside of myself. And it's almost fucked up, because I was once a person that needed so much validation to now I don't need so much validation that it can kind of harm people. It can kind of harm a person, because I don't like the don't give a fuck energy is real, you know, and that helps you manifest. But at times other people may suffer, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you know, just make sure we all on our stuff, meditate and do all that, you know, clear your energy. So I just don't want to come from a place from trauma. I don't want to come from a place in with trauma and stuff like that. But, you know, the key is to come together. The key is to come together up under one roof and, you know, spread our knowledge, spread our information, help each other grow, and make this world a better place. What's a better place in this world, man? Basically just being able to have more access to the things that we should already have access to, without bending our souls and our bodies and our minds and our hearts in a demonic place, a demonic place too far of a demonic place, so to speak, a place where we no longer can manifest, a place where we no longer have power, a place where we no longer have the energy to do the things that we should be able to do effortlessly and to manifest effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thought on it all, you know. But you know, I have too much to say on here, man. I just wanted to drop a little introduction of, you know, the new path of what's going on. I have some old videos on this channel, but, you know, I really don't feel like they really resonate with me anymore, of who I am and what I'm wanting to project on this new path. You know, I feel like everybody has their own mind and their own plan, you know, and when it comes to spirituality and the spirit realm, there's a thin line between right and wrong, you know. So I just want to encourage people to remember to have morals while manifesting, you know, and to never have fear, only maybe just a little bit to get, you know, maybe a little bit to accomplish the mission, you know, not to go off the deep end, but just enough fear to, you know, get the mission accomplished. But we ain't scared. We manifesting with all our might, effortlessly, using the laws of the universe, you know, using the law of attraction, using everything that we know to make this thing come into fruition. You know, like I said, it's your boy DJ Chief Trey. Just came on here to let y'all know y'all great. You got the power to manifest. You got the power to come up out of any situation that you in. You got the power to put yourself in any position that you already want to be in. We already have it now. There's no reason to keep asking for it. Work towards it. Faith without works is dead, my guy. So understand that. Hey, it's your boy DJ Chief Trey. Hope y'all have a good one.